Hello again, fan club. Uploading all this shit ties up my phone, so it's so bullshit. It means I can't sit and enjoy Insta. So thank you for that. So where was I? um, oh yeah. So after I left Halfords, I started working in the grow shop. Now, if you don't know what a grow shop is, it sells plant equipment, but for growing like tropical plants is how I describe it. Um, yeah, it was alright. It was just kind of me and another guy. He was alright. Oh, the guy that got me the job, he was well alright. I got along with him. I liked him. Yeah, he was a good guy. To be fair, they all fucking were. The lady she was alright. She was a bit sketchy. I don't know. I couldn't put my finger on it with her, so yeah, I couldn't really work her out. I thought it was just maybe a cultural thing, maybe. Yeah, or clash of personalities or something, or maybe I was missing the point. That's what I was getting at with the cultural thing. Maybe I was misinterpreting her. 'Cause she was very direct, but I'm used to strong ladies, so it was alright. Yeah, that was alright for a bit, and then I went to uni, and then all that stuff happened. I can't think. Oh, to be fair, I think I might have actually. No. Because of COVID, there was nothing going on. Literally, I was literally flat out with work. I didn't really see or speak to anyone really. Um, and it was very early on that I'd spotted the lecturer, so I was like, besotted like. That's what I'm saying about the autism and people thinking that you'd be a fuckboy or whatever. That's kind of not how it works with me. So yeah, but then obviously when after she fell pregnant, I was talking to just talking. That's all it was, and there's not like there's I could be friendly like because that's how I see it as developing. And a lot of because I could make a whole video on one of my I guess friend. I don't think we were ever like really, but I always yeah liked her way more, and it was like your childhood crush, innit? So my mate from London, yeah, I could make a whole fucking video like and we're definitely out of chronological order, but she kind of sneaks in again and makes a reappearance. But yeah, I digress. Hang on, I've lost my my point. Yeah, so I was yeah, I see it as just talking like and then getting friendly, and that's how I kind of observe. Maybe I shouldn't say this, but I think everyone does it subconsciously. Like you're looking for compatibility. Certainly, I'm looking for certain personality traits that I should avoid, just because it was a nightmare. Like, and I could never ever go back to a situation like that again. It was just like a constant consuming of everything. It's just almost that needy soul attention, like multiple times. Like I think one time my parents lived miles away, my mum and my stepdad, but they came all the way down to see me, and she wasn't happy with us going to see them. Just purely because she wanted the attention all to herself, or I don't. There was a running theme before. We had to kind of lie and say we were going to the cinema. Because otherwise I would get it in the ear like for fucking ages. Like we would go, and anytime we did go, because I'd go to her things if she wanted to, but she never. Literally, she just wanted it to be me and her in the flat at all times, which I mean, I don't mind that. It's all right, but then she would just want to argue. So it was so messed up, because it would have been so much better to go and spend time, apart would have been amazing, but then I would just get moaned at, or even with friends together. I think we tried that a few times, but she wants to construct these narratives and then start these incidents, so it blows up, so it would never happen again. Um, but she's really good at that. So her engineering and construction of events is superb. Um, so I'm obviously looking for certain personality traits like that to avoid. Um, yeah, and I think everyone is subconsciously doing the same, whether you like to admit it. It's a form of compatibility. Um, but mine would be much, much deeper because of my autism and stuff, and the way I've coped. I'll really observe, and I'll be subtle. Um, yeah, maybe I shouldn't say that, because it is quite deep and quite revealing. But I think we have to be in tune, and I think that's a certain. If you get that frame of reference, it's tuning into someone, because then you don't miss things, and that's so I don't like saying too much, because then it might be revealing on their behalf. Um, but you can click and bond, and when you've been through things, you can kind of, and that's the problem with these things. Like, every time I talk, I almost learn more, and I go, oh, because I think I said something the other day, and I was thinking, oh fuck. So yeah, sorry if I don't know what I'm doing and saying, and it's only after the event when I start thinking. I'm like, oh, I yeah, but in my defence, if I'd known certain things, and again, maybe I'm talking too hypothetical. If it's relevant to you, you might understand. But anyway, I yeah, I started talking to other ladies at university after the lecture thing. Just purely because, obviously, I just again, should I say too much about this? I mean, I guess I was fucking, I could do what I want. I was single. So I was talking to a few ladies, one by one, and I liked them as well. But I think the pressure of uni, and coupled with everything else, and I think she was a fair bit younger than me. I think she was like 21 or something, um, something like that. So that didn't really pan out, and I think it didn't help with. I went. Maybe I should get your opinion on this. I went to find her. Right, we'd been messaging and stuff. I went to find her, and I went to just hang around her and speak to her, and she was like really cold, like quite often really cold, and that just might have been the way she was. But I just kind of got the message. Oh yeah, she really doesn't want me around, and I don't want to upset her. So I gave her a wide berth, and I went and to hang out with the other lot. And we were doing something. I think we were clearing the cupboard or some shit like that. Well, I don't know what we were doing, but there was some shit coming out of this room, and yeah, I run into this other lady, and again, I think she was the same sort of age, like 21. Hang on, I got people out there. And we clicked instantly, like literally. It was a really really strong click. I hadn't clicked like that with someone for a long time, like literally. So if I'd known her years, because we were laughing and flirting like ridiculously. Um, yeah. And the one I had been talking to, that just gradually walks by as we're like cackling down the hallway. So it must have been quite bad. But at the same time, I'm like, well, hang on. So I felt bad in that respect, and I didn't start speaking to her again, and it was a bit of bad tension. And the one that I did start speaking to, we were, again, it was very much like the Blockbuster incidents. I was spending a lot of time just working her out, getting a feel for things, and we didn't really, I don't know, what, maybe a date? Like, I only went because she was going, so to me, you could say that But I don't know, it wasn't like a thing. Um, but again, yeah, I really liked her. Again, it was the intelligence. She's president of the. Should I say something on that? She was involved, and I thought that was quite impressive because obviously she was smart, she was engaged in the course and stuff. Yeah, I did really because we clicked so well, and as I say, if you'd been there in that first conversation, and it seldom happens like that. It was just so just organic and natural. It was just band, and I was grinning away, and some of the things I was saying to her. I think we were talking about old school days and those tea towels you get. I don't know even if that's a thing anymore. Um, and I think I turned around and I said, "You look like a biter." Or something along those lines. It was just very, very natural, and we were flat. And as I say, to meet someone and instantly go like that. To be fair, I think I'd noticed her on the Discord, but yeah, either way, it was pretty funny. And I talked to her for quite a while. Again, it was platonic. Nothing happened. We were just kind of getting a feel, and then yeah, I think with my old thing about Jess, I think it kind of took a nosedive and we stopped speaking, which it was sad, but it happens. Life goes on, and I think that's pretty much up to date. Oh wait, I did miss one actually. So the bird I referred to at the bookies, the older one, I did have but that we're definitely out of order. I'll make a video and go back and correct that one. But all right, this is long. I love you all. Bye bye bye.